Okay, you ready to dive into the world of Arch Manning?
Oh, yeah.
We're talking college football,
Big time.
massive NIL deals,
Huge.
and the weight of a legendary family name.
Can't get bigger than that.
We've got two articles here,
Okay.
both focused on Arch's recent partnership with Red Bull
Right.
and his overall approach to NIL sponsorships.
Interesting stuff.
It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah,
It really is.
on the surface, this might look like just another athlete endorsement,
Uh-huh.
but there's a lot more to unpack here.
Yeah.
Arch is navigating the business side of college football in a way that's really turning heads.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On3,
Uh-huh.
which tracks NIL valuations,
Right?
estimates his worth at a staggering $6.6 million.
Wow.
That's the highest in all of college athletics,
Really?
even more than some projected top NBA draft picks.
I mean, that's impressive.
Pretty mind-blowing,
Yeah.
considering he hasn't even officially started a college game yet.
Right. And that's where things get interesting.
Yeah.
You mentioned his On3 NIL valuation, just so everyone's on the same page.
Okay.
That's an estimate of an athlete's potential earning power
Okay.
based on a bunch of factors,
Right.
like their social media following, performance, and overall market value.
Right.
It's not actual money in the bank,
Okay.
but it shows the incredible marketing power
Yeah.
Arch already has.
So he's got this massive potential.
Huge.
But what's really interesting is that he chose to wait on signing any major NIL deals until he actually earns the starting quarterback position at Texas.
Interesting.
In fact, he actually said,
Okay.
I didn't want to be the guy rolling in with all this money.
Right.
I want to earn my money,
Sure.
work hard,
Yeah.
get to know the players,
Mm-hmm.
kind of earn my way up.
Yeah.
Smart.
That decision speaks volumes about his character and his priorities.
Totally.
He could have easily cashed in right away.
Yeah.
But instead, he chose to focus on his development as a player and a teammate.
It seems like he's really trying to avoid rocking the boat,
Yeah.
especially in the locker room.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Walking onto a team with a huge endorsement deal before you've even proven yourself
Right.
could create some tension.
Yeah, for sure.
By waiting, Arch shows his commitment to the team's success over personal gain.
Right.
And that earns him a lot of respect from his teammates.
For sure.
It's a smart move, both from a football perspective and a business perspective.
And speaking of smart moves,
Okay.
let's talk about his first major NIL deal.
All right.
Red Bull.
Big one.
They announced the partnership on Instagram
Uh-huh.
with the caption, Target locked,
Okay.
wings secured. Shoot. Pretty clever.
Yeah,
It's a fitting partnership, too.
it is.
Red Bull is a brand associated with high performance,
Mm-hmm.
pushing limits,
Yeah.
and achieving the extraordinary,
Makes sense.
which aligns perfectly with Arch's image and aspirations.
For sure. Yeah, and you can't ignore the family legacy here.
Oh, totally.
His uncles, Peyton and Eli Manning,
Right.
have had long-standing relationships with brands throughout their careers.
Yeah.
They've probably given Arch some valuable advice on navigating the NIL world.
Oh, for sure.
They've been through it all.
Yeah,
So their insights are invaluable.
I would imagine.
It seems like their guidance, combined with Arch's own maturity,
Right.
is paying off.
Yeah. One of the articles mentions that Arch has talked about how NIL is affecting the locker room dynamic at Texas.
Oh, interesting.
He said, I think at Texas, we've done a good job of it just because everyone wants everyone to do well
Right.
and earn as much money as they can
Uh-huh.
while still wanting to win games and keeping it about the team as best we can.
Sure.
It sounds like they're striking a good balance.
Yeah, that's really encouraging to hear.
Yeah.
You know, NIL has the potential to be incredibly disruptive,
Oh, yeah.
if not managed properly.
Right. Imagine the kind of jealousy or resentment
Uh-huh.
that could build if players feel like there's an unfair distribution of wealth,
Totally.
or if individual endorsements start to overshadow the team's goals.
It would be like having a teammate who's constantly filming commercials
Right.
when they should be practicing.
Exactly. But it sounds like Texas is fostering a culture of support and shared success,
Right.
which is crucial in this new era of college athletics.
For sure.
And it seems like Arch is playing a key role in that.
It's interesting because he's coming into this with a lot of attention and already has this massive NIL deal,
Right.
but he's still focused on being a good teammate and putting the team first.
Right. And that goes back to his decision to wait to sign any deals until he'd earned his spot on the field.
Totally.
He wanted to prove himself as a player before cashing in on his name.
He's really emphasizing the importance of hard work and letting his performance speak for itself.
For sure.
And it sounds like he's getting some great advice from his family.
On how to handle all of this.
Yeah.
In one of the articles, he talks about the advice his grandfather, Archie Manning, gave him.
Oh, wow.
He told him to just be a good guy.
Ah.
At the end of the day, there's a lot that comes with college football.
Right.
He's in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Of course.
So he knows what it's all about.
I mean,
The cameras, the money, everything else. It's just about playing the game and being a good teammate and working hard.
yeah,
Pretty solid advice, right?
absolutely. That kind of wisdom is timeless.
It is.
It's about staying grounded, remembering your values, and treating people with respect. It's easy to get caught up in the hype and lose sight of what's truly important.
Especially when you're a young athlete with a famous last name and millions of dollars on the line.
Exactly. But Arch seems to have a good head on his shoulders.
It seems like.
He's not letting the pressure get to him.
Right.
He's focused on the things he can control.
Okay.
His work ethic, his attitude, and his commitment to his team.
You know, it's funny. There's this idea that Gen Z is all about getting rich quick and chasing clout.
Yeah.
But here's Arch Manning,
Okay.
a Gen Z athlete
Right.
who's taking a much more measured and thoughtful approach.
Interesting.
He's not jumping at every opportunity to make a quick buck.
It's refreshing to see.
Yeah.
He's setting a great example for other young athletes who are navigating this new NIL landscape.
Right.
He's showing that you can be successful and make smart financial decisions without compromising your values or your commitment to your team.
It really makes you wonder if this kind of approach is going to become the norm
Yeah.
or if Arch is just an outlier.
I don't know.
Do you think other athletes will follow his lead?
That's a great question. It's tough to say for sure.
Yeah.
NIL is still so new,
You know.
and we're just starting to see how it's going to play out.
It's like a giant experiment,
Totally.
and we're all watching to see what happens.
Exactly. But I think Arch's approach is definitely something to watch. If he continues to have success on the field and maintains his focus on teamwork and character, it could inspire other athletes to take a similar path.
It would be great to see more young athletes prioritizing the long game
Yeah,
instead of just chasing the next big payday.
absolutely. Because at the end of the day, success in sports is about so much more than just money.
So true.
It's about passion, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence.
And those are the qualities that really stand out when you look at Arch Manning.
Yeah.
He seems to genuinely love the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's committed to making the most of his opportunities,
Yeah.
both on and off the field.
It's exciting to watch.
It really is.
He's got a bright future ahead of him, and I'm curious to see how he continues to navigate the NIL landscape as his career progresses.
Right.
Will he become even more selective with his endorsements?
Yeah.
Will he use his platform to advocate for causes he believes in?
Now, those are some interesting questions.
Yeah.
Makes you think about the bigger picture.
Right.
What does the future hold for NIL in college athletics?
Huge question.
Is this a sustainable model?
Yeah.
Will it ultimately benefit student athletes, or will it create more problems than it solves?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot to consider here.
You're absolutely right. These are complex issues with no easy answers.
No.
NIL has fundamentally changed the game, and we're only just beginning to see its full impact.
It's kind of like the Wild West out there right now,
It is.
with everyone trying to figure out how to make NIL work for them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things shake out in the coming years.
Right.
We might see new... It's refreshing to see someone so young, with such a level head.
Right.
He's not just chasing the next big endorsement deal. He's focused on developing as a player and a leader.
And that's something that really resonates with fans.
I think so.
They can see that he's genuine
Yeah.
and that he cares about the team.
It's a good reminder that even amidst all the hype and distractions, the core values of hard work,
Right.
humility, and teamwork still matter.
Absolutely. Those values are timeless.
They are.
And they're essential for success both on and off the field.
I agree.
What sounds like Arch Manning is more than just a talented quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He's making deliberate choices about how to manage his career, his image, and his financial opportunities.
Yeah, his approach suggests a maturity and focus that extend beyond the football field.
Totally. It'll be fascinating to watch his journey unfold.
It will.
And for all of you listening out there,
Yes.
we'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Definitely.
How do you think NIL is shaping the future of college sports? Let us know. Until next time, keep jiving deep.
Thanks for tuning in as we break down the game, the deals, and all things name, image, likeness. Don't forget, this podcast is brought to you by Student Baller, your go-to resource for boosting your NIL game. Make sure to check out their exclusive NIL launch kit and brand kit and join the Student Baller family to unlock opportunities that could change your life. And hey, if you found value in today's episode, show us some love. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this podcast with your squad. Let's build this NIL community together. Powered by StudentBaller.com. One call Student Ball.